Hey, it's Lady Hannah over here. I just wanted to hop on for a few minutes and do a little mini vlog because it's been forever, as tends to be the case in my life, so don't mind me. Um, Also, I wanted to wish you all a very happy October. Phew, who knew that October would spring upon us as fast as it has, but here we are, so I hope it's going really, really great. Alright, so I want to share with you a conclusion that I have recently made because it seems like society is making this very clear to us, and this is what I personally think. So I would be interested to know what your thoughts are. If you agree, if you disagree, or like nada. Like, what? All right, so it would seem that the month of September is directed and strictly and completely entirely devoted to celebrating and enjoying the most dreamy, my first favorite season of autumn, fall time. And then it would seem that October is directed entirely and solely for the spooky lovers and Halloween. And then November through December is all about Christmas. Like, that's it. Like, where did Thanksgiving go? Hello, where are you? Please come back. Like, come back. Society needs to bring it back in. Like, they've really lost it. Now, thankfully, Hobby Lobby, which of course Hobby Lobby, as you probably know, is one of my favorite stores, they have aisles and like so many areas dedicated to this glorious holiday. So we can count on Hobby Lobby, but everyone else, nope. So that's really sad. But anyway, on another note, for autumn time, I have been driving by some really beautiful autumn trees, and I keep thinking to myself, if I could only have one of those trees in my backyard, I would be living the dream life. I haven't jumped in a pile of leaves since I was probably a little kid. You are never too old to jump in a pile of leaves. Seriously. And I mean, you could just hang out by yourself and enjoy your own company like I like to do, or you can hang out with, your loved ones or friends. So, yeah. Okay, here's another thing. So I'm just kind of like taking it on, like point this and note this and whatever, and trying to tie it all together, make it make sense, and just talk. um, so I really wanted to make a fall themed ASMR video for you guys, but there's a little issue with that. I would actually have to go out. I would feel so inclined to buy all these perfect and immaculate items to make this amazing ASMR video for you. But finances are not going to support that right now in my life. So I'm not like buying all these wonderful fall things that I typically would, because I'm like, you know what? I'm still not living in my own house. So I want to save that for something to look forward to down the road when I get my own place. I mean, I might still make the video. I do have a few things from like a couple months ago that I picked up here and there, nothing major, and then a couple years ago. So I guess we'll see. I don't know. Okay, so what's new? Obviously, I'm sure you can tell. What do you think? I am in love with my brown hair. It's this mocha chocolate, no, mocha brown. It's like a caramely kind of chocolate color, in my opinion. Oh, you guys. I feel so sophisticated and beautiful and courageous, and I love it. Now, granted, I do get more compliments, like, if you were to weigh them on a scale, like when I get compliments for my brown hair versus my platinum blonde, it's literally like this, like this. But I'm not doing my blonde. I'm not doing any hair color for anyone else but myself. Obviously, if there's going to be a special someone in my life again, I would care what he thinks about my hair, but, we'll see down the road. Who knows? So, yeah, and I really, like, this is the first time in my life that I've ever gone short on the sides and then, like, longer on top. And, like, it's got some hairspray in it right now, and I've combed it and did this little thing. But when I did my makeup today to take a couple photos, so I'm, like, I'm feeling really good. We all love that feeling when we pamper ourselves and dress up, Let's change the subject to politics. Come November 3rd, I think we're all very anxious, eager, nervous, and just all wondering what is going to go down or what's going to go up. I did watch the presidential debate, the first one. I'm not even sure when the second or the third one. I hear there's supposed to be two more, but I watched that first one, and oh, oh, you guys, that was really, really brutal and painful to watch, from all three of the guys. I'm drawing a blank as to the moderator's name. I can't remember his name, but anyway, the moderator, as we will call him, he seemed kind of biased. He seemed like he was siding with Joe Biden, and like he was kind of debating and trying to hush up Donald Trump, which I do agree. Donald Trump, okay, so in my opinion, this is my perspective of what I, saw unfold. Yes, I do think that Donald Trump was rather rude and kept speaking over Joe Biden, but hold up. Joe Biden kept speaking lies about Donald Trump and kept trying to push his agenda, and which as each of the guys, each of the candidates you should totally be pushing your agenda and what you're going to do for the country and where you stand and who you are and all those things. But in the 2-minute time frames, they kept extending that and going over and couldn't be quiet, and they're all just talking over each other, and then there was name calling from Joe Biden to Trump, and Trump couldn't believe some of the stuff that he was saying, so yeah, there was some rudeness there. All of them, it was you guys, where was the decorum? Where is your manners? You're men, you're grown-ass men, you're not all kids, and the moderator isn't your mother. So it's I guess Donald Trump had to do what he thought was best, and that was to keep interjecting and interrupting, so because otherwise it's all these lies are going to be believed, because it seems like the general public likes to believe a lie over the truth. It is more comforting, I suppose. The truth does hurt, but yeah, so it was really painful to watch, but I still support Trump, and I'm still going to be voting for Trump, and he is still the man for the job. He totally is. And if you're wondering why, why in the world? And well, here's something that I saw on Facebook, actually, and I posted it from somebody else. Let me see if I can remember it clearly, and if I can't, I'm going to kind of paraphrase, but it said something to the effect of, you or I are not giving a Valentine's Day card to a presidential candidate. We are actually moving a chess piece to how we want to see the world run with this next election. And by the way, I have never seen our country push voting on both sides like has been the case. And rightly so, I suppose, because with how our country has gone this year, in all the ways that have gone down, I mean, it is crucial, it is imperative, and everyone is going to be voting, and I cannot wait to cast my vote in person, close somewhere around here in my town. So, Trump is, again, it's talking about how, remember, it's not a personality. There's, there looks like there's some dirt on both of them, but, obviously I'm for Trump, so I see a lot of wrongs with Joe Biden, but Donald Trump is very pro-American in all the best senses. He's very pro-Constitution and very pro-life, very pro-God, very pro-Second Amendment, First Amendment, and he is so about our economy and booming our businesses, and just he cares about our country. He is a really great leader. Yeah, he's a little rough, but like I said, he's everything that I would want to have running our country. So anyway, enough about politics. What else is going on? Not a whole lot is new. Kind of same old life. I mean, there's a few things, but life is good for the most part. So yeah, I guess that's about it. So I hope you guys are doing well and amazing, and if you care to, drop a comment, and I'll try my best to respond to all of you lovely, nice people. So anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time, toodaloo.